Okay, I know this is bad for my first video on YouTube because I'm not showing my face because I'm too nervous. And I've done tarot for like 2 years, but I've never made a tarot video, especially not on like YouTubers or celebrities. But the Jeffree Star stuff is really frustrating. Like, it's frustrating to keep hearing about, and I kind of want to just know the truth, which I don't think we'll ever find out for sure. But I'm kind of done, and I figured on a whim, just why the fuck not, you know? I'm just gonna do a reading on it and find out. Oh, this came up last time. Page of Cups, and it came out sideways, so let me just make sure that's in frame. That's in frame, right? Yeah. I'm so new to this. And look, three right here. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We're gonna go through this. I didn't even say what I was pulling for. I'm pulling for the truth. Dramageddon, Jamescharles, Tati, Westbrook, Jeffree Star, Shanedawson, all of it. The truth. Whatever the truth is, I'm asking that my guides... I know that you're probably laughing at me. My guides are laughing at me because this is not serious. I'm not really helping people with their lives or giving a message from a loved one or what I usually do. But it's just driving me nuts. Just humor me, please. Please. Like, I'm asking my guides to humor me. This cat hair on my deck. This is a horrible first video. You guys are gonna think I'm so unprofessional. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Rosey. You can call me Rosey. I do tarot. Also, I want to be on Broadway. The end. That's my intro. Let's get into the why you're here. Oh, wow. Did you see that? Another sideways one. I never pull cards sideways. I don't know why they're coming out sideways. But we're gonna figure that out, I guess. And this spread is just something that's being invented, as you see. Oh, if any of you guys are watching a lot of tarot videos, then you know what the moon in reverse means. That means secrets exposed. So, alright, let's just go one by one. I think I'm gonna shuffle it just in front of you guys one more time to show you how I do it. I do a reverse, and I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or whatever, and then I go like that, and then I'll take these, and I'll reverse them, and then I'll go bum, 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 like that, okay? Oh, wow, and then things like that happen. Oh, look, King of Swords. I've seen this in a few readings about, you know, Shanedawson, Jeffree Star, Jamescharles, Tati, Westbrook. Is it Westbrook, or Westbrook? I don't even know. I think it's Westbrook. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I don't really know her channel that well. I've just been following Shane for years. But the King of Swords, that seems... I'm gonna put that here. And these fell out as well. I don't know if you saw. I usually do 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. But these are 4. So I think I'm just gonna have this one next to this one. And then these 3 like this. So we got... Nine of Wands, Tower in reverse, avoiding a huge unexpected occurrence or catastrophe. Strength in reverse here. Okay, we're gonna go through all this. I'm gonna put my cards right here. I'm gonna pull a bunch of oracles. I'm gonna use these 4. So this is my spirit animal deck. Okay. I want to make sure you can see me shuffle. Hopefully I can keep this video under 10 minutes, but I doubt it. Alright. That one wants to come out. See how it's sticking out? Right here. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, you can't see it. Damn it. There we go. This is gonna be rough, guys. This is the first video. I'm sorry. Oh, that came out. And these 3 right behind it. So I'm just gonna put it here. Put this one here. And this one here. This is the only one in reverse, and I don't even reverse these. Interesting. And I'm going to be using the Heart Tarot. These are oracles, by the way. These aren't tarot. Oracles, I don't know if anyone doesn't know anything about tarot. Basically, long story short, TLDR, oracle decks are like assistants to the tarot, and they can provide additional meanings. And since, I mean, I've done this practice for almost a year. Oh, a little more than a year actually now, but almost always. I don't like to blindly believe in coincidence, so I use multiple decks and then line them up in certain orders without looking at it. And to me, the more coincidences in a row, the less of a chance it's a coincidence, right? Some logical thinking within the spiritual practice. Okay, this goes here. Where does these go? I do reverse these. That's sticking out. See that? That's gonna go here. This one's gonna go here. I was gonna pull 3 each, but the spirit animal deck just attacked with 4. This is the Moonology Oracle deck. These are common decks. I know a lot of tarot YouTubers have them. Sorry about the noise. That's my brother. All right, we got this popped out. Oh, full moon in Cancer. I'm a Cancer. Shanedawson is actually a Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and I am also a Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising. So, just I feel like I understand his perspective a little bit, or at least I thought I did. So we're gonna get into that. So a personal issue reaches resolution. I don't even know where to put this. Something's telling me to put it like right here. You can't really see it then, huh? I'll put it like right there. Personal issue reached resolution. Interesting. That I'll put right here. One more. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, hi, Jeffree Star. New moon in Scorpio in reverse. I guess I'm gonna put it here. Don't know who that Page of Cups is. Could be Tati. It's a feminine energy, doesn't mean it's a female. We're gonna get into it. Last Oracle deck is the Numerology deck. Usually comes in clutch. Wow. Did you guys see that? Perseverance. I'll put that right there. That's sticking out. Put that right here. I want to know something about the secrets. What secrets being exposed specifically? Something we don't know already, I'm guessing. I guess this one. Okay. These are just my decks now. I'll move them to the side. Okay. All the boxes. I didn't think this through. This was very impulsive, if you can't tell. Okay. I'm just going to flip over all these cards. See what happens when I stack them. I think I flipped them all over. Okay. So, it's a lot of cards. I also do charm work. Should I bring my charms over? Shit. I probably should. Oh, screw it. I'm gonna bring my charms over. I'm gonna move that. Where are my charms? Where are my charms? Okay, these are my charms. Hold on, how am I gonna get back in? Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh. Hope you guys are enjoying this amateur video so far. Because it's kind of getting embarrassing. Alright, so. Did I lock it? I locked it. Damn it, I locked it. Where's the key? I put it up there. Alright. Okay, continuing the video from before. Sorry you're shaking. I'm sure it'll stop soon. I have my charms and I found the key. Hopefully my legs cover up my feet so you don't have to stare at my foot. But I forget that I locked this. Sorry about that. So what I do is I do charm readings. So like that fell out. That fell out right over here. These are like thousands of little tiny trinkets I have that mean, say, different things. And I'm just going to shake these up and I'm going to distribute them randomly. So, I'm going to be like... Sorry for the noise. Okay, now I'm not looking. I don't know how I can prove I'm not looking without showing my face. So, you know what I'm going to do? Perfect. I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn it this way. And I can't see it if I open it. Okay? I don't know what I'm picking right now, okay? Because this thing is covering my face. Oh, things are falling out, so I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna just randomly, not looking. That's not a lot of charms. I usually get a lot more. Oh, this slipped out too. I'll just do that. Just toss it. Okay. This fell out. This fell out, a basketball. Oh, it's rolling away. And that fell out. Okay. Sorry about my foot. Alright, I'm gonna try to go through this. It's a little far away. I don't really know how to fix that. I don't really want to bounce it too much because that's probably really irritating for you guys. I think that should be fine. And I'm just gonna hold up each thing I'm doing. So the tarot, the first thing I drew, the first deck I drew from, I'm gonna have to pick them up from under and bring them over. So the Page of Cups is the, like, energy of this section. So this is usually a person whenever it's page, king, queen, or knight. It's usually a person. The gender is more of like feminine energy versus masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but this is usually a feminine energy. The Page of Cups laying down or sideways is new. I never do that. This card basically tells me, you can have the key to my heart. Okay, the keyhole's like right in her chest. You can have the key to my heart, but if you hurt me, I'm gonna kill you. Also, cups means it's a potential water sign, either sun sign or rising, so this could be Shane's energy, but it could also be Jeffree's energy, because they're both water signs. Jeffree's a Scorpio, Shane is a Cancer. I'm not sure of Tati's sign or James's sign, so I guess I could look that up, but I'm using my phone to record, so probably not. You guys could just tell me in the comments, because I don't know. But the Page of Swords, so that's who this energy is. I don't know if James is a water sign. He could be water rising, too. I don't know any of the rising signs except Shane's. But anyone who has a feminine energy, who is like, here's the key to my heart, but if you betray me or if you hurt me, I'm gonna shoot you with an arrow. That's this energy, okay? And then next to it is Perseverance, and then the Parrot, which is watch your words. So, watch your words. I feel like either Jeffree or James, probably then, would be guilty of this. Maybe James, because I think James not being careful with his words, like in his apology video, the first one, that's why this blew up the way it did. It was used as ammo against him, you know? So it could be that. I also got this basketball, which usually means like exercise. Sorry, they're doing fireworks for some reason, even though it's not 4th of July. And then this green bead. The green beads represent like the heart chakra, because the heart chakra is green. So, and then those were like up here, and then this was the Scorpio card. So this could be Jeffree, or I'm trying to figure it out, because it's also above the King of Swords, which could also be Jeffree. Don't know if Jeffree's an air sign rising, but that's swords. So, so in reverse it says work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio in reverse. So okay, this, oh, I got clear audience just now. This is definitely Jeffree's energy, using people's fears against them. Blackmail. That's what I thought of. Nine of Wands is also, this card to me represents like childhood trauma that hasn't been worked through. Not childhood trauma or trauma that isn't being worked through, or that's the reason he's lashing out at people, and that's why he interacts with people the way he does in terms of like blackmail and using people's fears against him to control him, because in his childhood, so I know that this is now about Jeffree mostly, this section, he hasn't worked through a lot of trauma in his childhood, which has led him to treat people the way he does now and act the way he does now. Because he hasn't worked through things that we actually know of because of Shane's documentary, at least a little bit of. Okay, the world of Jeffree Star or whatever. What else? So let's go back to here, because I guess this section wants to be talked about, though. I'm going to talk about this section first, then. So we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is usually a masculine presence. This is usually someone who's like, I call this my Link card, because he looks like Link from Zelda. But it's like someone whose swords is like logic, intellect, debate. It's air. It's the air sign, swords. And the King of Swords is usually someone who's very witty, someone who's very good with their words, but also attacks with their words. The sword is their words. It's sheathed sometimes it's not. So this is Jeffree. I think that represents Jeffree, to be honest. Even though Jeffree's a Scorpio, the Scorpio card kind of confirms it, since it was above this. So this is Jeffree, and this is the situation of what Jeffree's trying to do then. The Tower in reverse is avoiding a catastrophe, or trying to avoid a tower moment, so to speak. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse is anti-traditional. It's also like, Hierophant's usually a teacher. And when I see in reverse, it usually means like, I have nothing else to learn. Or I'm done teaching someone a lesson, or I'm not going to be open to learning new information. I know everything. Why do I need a teacher? So that's that energy. And then the Strength in reverse is like, he's doing everything he's doing right now out of weakness. So he's avoiding this tower moment because he knows with everything going on, like Davi Vanity, everything coming out, and all the people with receipts, he knows that's what he's trying to avoid, because he doesn't think that his career can take it. He's acting all confident, like, oh, Jeffree Star can never get canceled, I'm iconic and all that. But I think once we find out the things we're going to find out, that he knows for a fact, which is why I'm sure lawyers are involved, which is another reason the Hierophant is like a lawyer card. He knows for a fact that his career is going to get hit a lot worse than it ever has if this stuff comes out, which it appears it's going to. So, bad news for Jeffree. We also have this little heart ring, which kind of is like an engagement ring in my eyes, and it's like down here, like forgotten, next to like challenging times, is what this says, challenging times, but it's also pertaining to this, so I'm leaving it there. Maybe broken engagement, makes me think of Nate. Just saying, could be that. I don't even know what you guys think. So I'm gonna go back up here now, where I started. So whoever this Page of Cups is, I think it may be James, because James and trying to knock him down, maybe that's why the card's sideways. That was the whole premise for Dramageddon 1. So, I don't know where, everyone's like, Dramageddon 1, now it's Dramageddon 3, and I'm just like, where was Dramageddon 2? But anyway, perseverance, that tells me, like, that for sure represents James. Like, he had to persevere through all the crap that was, spewed against him. The parrot watch your words, and he's learned that lesson. I believe that's what that means. I'm sorry that the camera keeps shaking. I'll try to fix that in the next video if I do a next video. I don't know. Anyway, and then these 3 cards, just like with Jeffree spread, is like the situation that he's dealing with. Right here we got giving and receiving in reverse. So there's an unhealthy balance of give and take. That's what that tells me. Also the numbers 6, 4, and 45. 6, 4, 4, 5. I don't know if that means anything. I just like to tell people what the numbers on the top of my cards are. Really sorry about the shaking of the camera. This is gonna bother the crap out of me in editing. Way more than it's probably bothering you guys watching it. I don't know how to fix that, unfortunately, because it's on my bed. Next time I'll move it to a chair, maybe. Anyway, so these 3 cards, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups is like, when it's right set up, it means like, I can't decide. Look at all my choices and I can't decide. This is Shane energy, and I say that because cups, water, but also because that's kind of what he's dealing with. Like, this whole situation was, what do I do? Do I do this? Do I do what Jeffree wants? Do I do what I want to do? Do I do what would benefit the beauty community? Do I do what would benefit my audience and expose what I said I was going to? Because money became a part of it. So in reverse is, I have to make a decision, but I don't want to. I think that's Shane's energy. I think that Shane knows that he did wrong by Jeffree for whatever his involvement is. If we'll find that out, which I think we will. I feel as though this insinuates that he's going to have to make a decision he doesn't want to. A choice he doesn't want to. And I think it may be him going against Jeffree to bring the truth. I don't think Shane is going to be the truth bringer, but I think he's going to confess once enough people step up and release certain videos that are going to come out. And I hope he does fess up, and I hope he does apologize. Because 6 of Wands is hope. When I say 6 of Wands is a little hopeful, because 6 of Wands is like a really nice celebration of family and friends and togetherness and being grateful for one another. It makes me think of Thanksgiving. So with that being here with the seashell, and I heard that Tati was like on vacation on the beach. This could also mean Tati being involved, her energy. But the Chariot in reverse is defeat. But it's always defeat. I mean, at least in my experience, whenever the Chariot is right set up, it's victory. Face down is defeat or lack of movement. Like the carriage comes to a halt, so to speak. This says a new start is coming in reverse, which means that we can't move on until we address this. That was straightforward in my head. So I feel like the Chariot in reverse being defeat might just insinuate that he's gonna have to swallow his pride, Shane, which I don't think will be that hard for him. Because he's not like a vindictive person usually, unless I find that he's manipulated or prompted enough for him to, his like perception to be skewed enough for him to get angry in defense of people he cares about. And I feel like that's what's going on. I'm not defending Shane's actions, by the way. If it comes out that he had a hand in this. I'm just saying that as someone that was gaslit for a long time by certain people I lived with, it's really easy to fall into the trap of manipulative people when you are a Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, because you're so much of a people pleaser that you can even fix it on one person and then screw everyone else because I have to protect them. It's really fucked up. Excuse my language. Anyway, let's go down here. This was the last spread of 4 I did. So this is the card that's under it. It's 8 of Swords in reverse. I don't know if it's in reverse, but it's laying down like the Jeffree card was. So it's kind of, I just thought of laying down your swords, perhaps. 8 of Swords usually means everyone is against me, everyone has something to say against me. Think of it like I did something, and this is basically the cancel culture in my eyes. I read them traditionally, by the way, but sometimes I do intuitively. When I see this, I think of cancel culture. I don't know who this person is yet, though. But swords. Jeffree is King of Swords, right? This could be Jeffree being canceled. And then the laying down is like giving up, which can go with defeat. Right now, resigning, accepting defeat against the person that he went to war with, who didn't even want to go to war, by the way, if that's James, which I feel like it is. So this was down here. This was right there. And then we have this with these 3 charms. So this is like my throat chakra. The blue is like throat chakra. This is my throat chakra symbol, meaning speaking your truth or using your voice. This charm is just a rock where I wrote, oh yeah, I drew an envelope. This is like a text message or a letter, and it's face down on the word effort. That's what this card says, effort. And then a quarter, so money. So money, through effort and speaking your truth, this will cause the cancel culture of Jeffree Star. So these are the people that are coming together, texting, maybe having receipts. This could also mean receipts. And then confront. This, I don't know if you can see it, but I don't want to hold it up because there's charms on it. But it says confront. That's what this card says, confront. And then we have, this is the 3 under here. We have judgment. So that's self-explanatory, right? Judgment, the world's going to be judging. The expose, that'll probably cancel Jeffree. And then the hanged man is indecisiveness. It's not knowing how you're going to change your scenario, so just kind of dealing with it and hanging in limbo. And then laugh. So it's like, he's not taking it seriously, and because of that, I think that's going to be his downfall. And then we have Crow, co-create with spirit, challenging times. Yeah, I feel like he's trying to avoid, we saw that with the Tower in reverse, but the Tower's coming. And with the moon being in reverse, secrets are going to be exposed. It says, a personal issue has reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. That's Shane energy too. So judgment, so people are going to judge Shane based on how he is confronted or how he confronts the situation and what decision he decides to make that he doesn't want to. Okay? And then the horse is freedom is yours. So I feel like that's going to be Shane's choice. Like, do you want to be free from the situation that you shouldn't have involved yourself in the first place? Cool. Well, you got to speak your truth, just like everyone else is, about Jeffree and your experience with Jeffree and what you participated in and what you were told and how that may not have been the truth. And that's hard to do when you've been gaslit or lied to by someone you trust. And I feel like Shane's trust is so easily won because I relate, and it's unfortunately a situation. So here, this is the charms on top of this is something I want to get into. So we have the music note. It's my choir pin from when I was in the Brooklyn Youth Chorus. The choir, but it's facing down. We have a train. Could be travel. Could just be like steam engine steaming ahead. Confronting. We have drip. The word drip. Excuse me. The word drip. And then the word lust, which I wrote on a rock. 2. That tells me one person and another person. That's Shane and Jeffree. I feel like this is Shane confronting Jeffree. Ooh, I got chills just now. And then the vacation here, like wanting to escape, but it being down here, and that's like the result that he wants to bring right now. But it's not going to come right now, because he has to do the work of confronting and during this expose, I guess. The horse spirit freedom, yeah, to get freedom. Maybe the train is charging ahead with confronting drip. When I think of drip, I think of like rain. I think of things like dripping down, like when like condensation, you know what I mean? Like trying to contain something, but it's dripping out, or overflow. Like things drip down, you know what I mean? Like cause and effect. Or when you fill a cup, the cup's holding all the water, but there's little droplets that escape. So I feel like, let me know what you guys think. I usually read charms with my clients, because sometimes I'll get letters. But you let me know what you guys think that drip means. But lust is interesting, isn't it? That's a little concerning even. Like, I'm not, I don't think Shane would ever be, like, unfaithful to Rylan. I'm not even suggesting that. But it's interesting that confronting Jeffree for Shane would involve a form of lust. Lust doesn't necessarily just mean, like, sex. I feel like lust can mean, like, excess pleasure or taboo, like, forbidden. Ugh, there's a car playing music outside my window, sorry. But it could mean, like, lust of power, even. So Shane would be threatening the balance of power out of Jeffree's favor by confronting him. And this says summer. Oh my goodness, I got chills again. Right next to freedom is yours. So this is going to be done during the summer, which is obvious because today was the first day of summer, I'm pretty sure, since I'm recording this. but it tells us for sure that this isn't going to get put off any longer. This is going to occur in the next 3 months, or within the next 3 months, starting now until summer. That's when it's going to be over, is after summer. Maybe not, but it's going to happen right now. This isn't going to be put off again. And then down here, again, the personal resolution, we have happy ending in reverse. Ooh, I didn't even read that. I feel like you guys have been staring at that since it's right here, and you were like, oh, wait till she sees that, she's going to be pissed. She's going to be sad. But an unhappy ending for who? I want to know. Also, this quote says, the creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. Ooh. The trees you plant, the seeds you plant, grow into the trees. The creation of 1,000 forests in one acorn. What was that acorn, you know what I mean? This is from my Hamilton earring. It says, young, scrappy, and hungry. Young, scrappy, and hungry. And then the dove, be at peace in reverse. So it's like, peace is no longer on the table. Everything's going to come out. This is intense. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for the happy ending and for the seed. What was the seed planted? That's my first question. So I'm going to put that, how do I do this? I'm going to like move this up since I read through everything. Okay? I'm going to move everything this way. So, here you go. Happy ending. And then this. So my first question is actually, who is getting an unhappy ending? Who? These are my tarot. So these are my clarifying cards. That one kind of wants to come out, actually. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, was that 3? Yup. There you go. Alright, let's see. Who's got the unhappy ending? The star. Jeffree Star. Oh my god. Guys, that's insane. Ooh. Okay, 2 of Cups in reverse. That means the breaking of a commitment with Shane, I'm guessing, or the contract. 8 of Cups, that's my Mulan card. That's like releasing, it's cutting the old off. It's like, or in Avatar Last Airbender, when Zuko and Iroh shave off their buns, when in Book 2, when they're running from the Fire Nation and become Earth Nation and Earth Kingdom refugees. It's my Mulan card. It's the cutting off the hair moment. Releasing, shedding. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Pentacles is Earth. Who's an Earth sign? It's not necessarily that, but usually this is like the card of, I started a new hobby and I was into it. No longer into it. That makes me think of Shane with the makeup, actually. Realizing that this isn't the path he thought he wanted to go down, and it wasn't worth it. Pentacles is money as well. New business venture. So him seeing that the makeup wasn't something that he jumped into it. Shane, ADHD, I can relate, I have it too. We do this thing where we like get inspired by something that's new, get hyper focused on it, super obsessed with it, and then all of a sudden, when we realize, like, we get burnt out of it, either we get burnt out of it, or we just realize that it's not what we thought it was, and we're no longer interested, and we want to move on to something else. Unfortunately, I think that was Shane with makeup, and Jeffree convinced him to jump into this business venture and do makeup and be a makeup guru before he realized whether or not he wanted to do that. So, oof, right? Or at least we know who's getting the unhappy ending. It doesn't say Shane's getting an unhappy ending. You know what I mean? It's just saying that he's moving on from makeup, breaking his contract or commitment with Jeffree Star, which again, 2 of Cups is like a kind of an echo of a lover's card. So usually this is breaking a commitment of a new relationship or something, like going on a first date and it sucks. It's like that. Which again, I don't like that. I'm not saying what, you know, what I said before, but the lust, that does concern me. That's all I'm gonna say. Didn't hear it from me. Okay? And then this quote, the creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. I want to know what that acorn is. And then this card, look at that. The Emperor in reverse. Ooh, okay. Emperor's father energy. Emperor in reverse. What is that seed he planted? Emperor is also CEO. So again, is this Jeffree Star? Yeah, so what's the seed? That's confirming it's Jeffree Star. Again, what's the seed that Jeffree planted that's growing right now? These 2 cards in the front, maybe. 1. 5 of Cups. Knight of Swords. It's another air sign card. That's also my heartbreak card. 5 of Cups is being depressed, not seeing what you have until it's... Oh, the World in reverse. Okay. These cards are just kind of coming on for the ride. That's the first one that was faced up. The World in reverse. The world's disapproval. The seed he planted was that the corrupt CEO, basically, is what it's telling me. Five of Cups is like, look at this, look at all these horrible things, look at what this is, what, like James, you know, or all the things that he points people in the direction of. Look at these things everyone should be upset about. And then behind him is like the reality. I know that's not what Five of Cups means traditionally, but that's what I'm intuitively getting from the symbolism of the context and the context. Knight of Swords, this is usually my card for someone who's like defending someone else, standing in front of them to take the hit. But I feel like it also means heartbreak. And in this case, I feel like the Knight of Swords is someone who defends their words. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like this is James. It's like, oh, he planted the seeds that are growing into the tree. Guys, okay. Ooh, last thing before this video ends. This is the theme. This is who planted the seed, right? What was the seed? That Jeffree Star was a predator, right? I mean, I'm so dumb. Jeffree Star planted the seed that Jamescharles was a predator, right? So, this is what James was left with. Sorry, my notifications. This was Jamescharles after that accusation and what happened to his YouTube channel and everything, right? And he didn't see he didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel or behind him. Then he defended his honor with his words and with receipts and with proof, okay, and logic. And then the world disapproved of the tree that grew, if that makes sense, so to speak, you know. That's it. That's the reading. Wow, I got answers. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you. I appreciate all the information you gave me and all the signs I was able to read through my cards. If you guys like this, let me know, because it's the first video I'm going to post on tarot, and if you really want more, I'll do a more professional setup, and I'll actually do this. I've been thinking of doing it for a long time, and I finally did it, and I don't know how to feel about it, and I'm just going to put it out there and stop questioning myself, and it is what it is, right? Alright, thanks for watching.